Who's the bigger disappointment in the group stage, given the players that they have in their ranks, Uruguay or Belgium?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's quite similar, to be fair. The disappointment, you could maybe argue that the Belgium group was maybe a little bit easier. I'm not even sure if that's true, but maybe slightly easier than the Uruguay one with Portugal and South Korea and Ghana. Simply, I guess, maybe because of Canada in the Belgium group, who were like obviously for this generation newcomers and didn't really know the experience, etc., etc. Maybe just that, but I'm not even sure. So I think it's as bad. I agree with the boys in what Uruguay have shown, and we said we need them today. I'm sorry, but you stopped attacking at halftime when you were 2-0 up, because you thought if we keep that win, there's no way that South Korea will do the job on their side, and that's how you got done. It's really how you got done, because you were much better than Ghana, even if Ghana missed a penalty, don't forget, 0-0. But you were better. You scored those 2 goals. The first one is a terrible defending, but okay, you still managed to score that. The second goal is a really lovely goal, like a really nice team goal. But after that, keep attacking. Go for it. Go for that 3rd goal. Maybe go for the 4th goal, and then you're safe. Then nothing can happen, because there's no way that South Korea can win, but then score 3 and 4 against Portugal. But yeah, you didn't do that. And again, they went so negative. And for me, you reap what you sow. Is that you say in English? Mm-hmm. You reap what you sow. Yeah. And what they sow, or whatever the word is, to this tournament, but they reaped it today. And especially in this game when they stopped playing after 45 or 60 minutes.
Yeah, from a performance perspective, and what I've seen in the tournament, Uruguay to me are the bigger disappointment, because they showed me nothing until today. Like nothing. Like 0 goals. Like Qatar scored more goals than you, right? The fact that you still have this talent, okay, fair enough, it's transitional. Fair enough, Luis Suarez is getting older. Fair enough, Edinson Cavani is not what he was 5 years ago. That doesn't matter. All the power goes to the midfield of Uruguay, right? And you have that in Fede Valverde, in Bentancur, Vecino. And so to me, from a performance perspective, it's Uruguay. But Jules is right. It's pretty similar with the Belgian side, because from a Belgian perspective, it's a project thing. I mean, it's not like Roberto Martinez just arrived. This has been a project and a consensus for a while. And they do have the talent. And also, like Jules said, it was a much more doable group for Belgium. So it's pretty similar. Just personally, as a South American, as a bitter person that just wants to see that garra charrua, that anger, that energy, that power, that grit, I'm so disappointed in Uruguay, regardless of what happened today.
Do you have any thoughts on it, Nadim?
I agree with what the guys are saying. I do believe in that, but I think the nuance for me in terms of what Belgium did in this tournament is obviously their generation and so on, but they were ranked 2nd in the FIFA rankings, and whether we believe that they are the 2nd best team or not, that is where they are in approaching this tournament. So I think for them to underperform the way that they did, I think that's very, very significant. And it feels like, even though for Uruguay there will be some level of transition because of some of the age of some of the players within the squad, I think for Belgium, we might see a completely different Belgium side come this summer, come this next summer, come a year's time, because, as I say, something is definitely broken. They've lost their manager. They're probably going to be losing some key players, and it seems like they need to build again. So I think for me, they've probably been the biggest disappointment.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.